Hey everybody, welcome to Scott Cooks. I had so much fun doing that sous vide the other day in our Ninja Foodie that I figured, you know what? Let's do it again. But this time we're going to use the Ninja Speedi. And we're going to use a different kind of meat, different kind of sauce, different kind of everything. This is going to be really fun. I'm going to tell you that steak that we did in the foodie, make sure you go back and watch that video. Oh my God, we're still talking about it today. A week later, I think that was the best steak we ever had. Let's see if we can beat it today. So here's our game plan for this evening. Start with the meat. I have sirloin tip thin. Okay. I wanted to try this. I usually do a thicker cut of meat, of course. So this is pretty thin. Probably won't take as long to sous vide. Looking forward to that. I'm going to use a P.F. Chang creamy sesame dressing. Sesame goes very, very well with beef. And I've got corn on the cob. You might be saying, how is he going to do corn on the cob and sous vide at the same time? Well, I'm not. I'm going to cheat. I'm sous videing in our Speedi, and I'm pressure cooking the corn in the foodie. And that's what we're going to do, and let's get started.
Inside your eyes, can you feel the rush? Closing the gap we made, oh how I miss your touch. Push through the ceiling now, we can raise it up. Am I dreaming? Come feel what I feel, come see what I see. Drop your guard and let them know.
You want to really cover these steaks. And if you didn't watch my other video, I'm going to show you how to prepare this bag for sous vide once we get over to the Speedi. Go ahead and put as much water as you need to put in there to submerge. Set your bag in, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to zip this thing tight all the way across except for one spot. Just sort of put your finger in it, like so. As you press down the bag into the water pressure will force the air out. Now, it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. I've really never had any problem doing it this way, and this is how I always do it. You just want to be slow and easy, and be very careful not to get water up into that hole right there. And then just go ahead and finish the zip. And I usually roll it over, but it doesn't really matter much because it's going to flop around anyway. And that is it. That is our sous vide, 135 degrees for 2 hours, maybe slightly less. It really doesn't matter much on the sous vide because it's just going to hold the temperature as long as you want it to. You're not going to overcook it. You're not going to undercook it. You're going to cook it to exactly 135 degrees or whatever you set it at. Make sure your lever at the top is in the down position. Okay, come on down here to sous vide, which is the bottom choice, sous vide. 130, we would like 135. And time, it's currently set for 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 2, just in case I forget. And that way it'll just shut off for me. And away we go. Here's what we're going to do. We got about a half an hour on this one. So we're going to power off. And we're going to power up this one. We've got our set to seal up top. We need to slide that over for pressure. High is what we want. All right, we're going to go 2 minutes on high pressure, and then we're going to do a natural pressure release, which just means we don't do anything, for 5 minutes. It's going to take about 6 or 7 minutes to get the water hot enough to start the pressure. So all in all, we're going to be around the half-hour mark over here. And what we're going to do is just leave this door shut. Just leave that down, keep the heat in there, let them finish cooking. Don't forget, I'm using very thin steaks. So this is all going to work out. There we go. We're going to preheat the water. Bring it to steam pressure 2, nothing. For 5, release the pressure, bring everything out, plate it. This is our steak, right out of the Speedi Sous Vide. And we got to do a little step here to finish it up. So we want to get it out of the bag. Drain it off as good as you can. And lay it out on the plate for a second. Well, it looks like we've lost our microphone here, guys, so I'm going to do my best to narrate this part for you. Obviously, at this stage, we've just taken it out of the sous vide, and we got to pat it dry with some paper towels to get it ready for the next step. So just do your best. Try to get some of the initial moisture off of it. Now we're going to go ahead and lay it back out on our Speedi, which has been cleaned up, water drained, and we're going to put it on the highest position of the rack. Sort of lay it out as flat as you can get it. Once you got everything in your Speedi, go ahead and lower the lid. And what we're trying to do here is to finish off the sous vide by putting a little bit of a browning on it or a crisp on it. So we want to set the Speedi to air fry. I know got a little out of focus there, but air fry and broil would be better, I think. So broil gets us a higher temperature. So we're going to go on broil, highest temperature we can get, 425. Time doesn't matter. We're just going to set a big long time on it and just keep an eye on things and check it. All right, once you got it out of the foodie to whatever brownness, crispiness you want, it's time to go ahead and plate. And the corn has been pulled out of the pressure cook on the foodie. The beans, they're just Bush's beans, one of my favorites. I think it's a brown sugar and maple. Here's what it looks like on the plate. Got some nice crispy brown on it. Sous vide to perfect temperature with the corn and beans. Now we'll go ahead and cut into it a little bit so you can see the temperature inside. Sorry about the moving plate. I forgot to put the thing underneath. But anyway, you can see we got the beautiful pink running in the middle. That's the temperature we're at, about 135. And we got the nice brown crispy on the outside edges. Let's taste this thing. All right, I know my mouth is moving, but I'm not talking. I'm still narrating here for you guys. I lost my mic completely. Anyway, here goes the old taste test. You can see the expression on my face. This was some kind of good. But that's that sauce that I put on it, the sous vide for the tenderness, the crispy from the broil. It just doesn't get much better than this. And the sauce is really, really good. And what are we going to do? I think we're going to take another bite because we liked it so much. Nope, we're going for the beans. I don't know why, because I didn't cook the beans in the foodie, but good Lord, you know you got to love the Bush's beans. Wow. Okay, you see everything happening here. It is fantastic. Please hit the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We'll see you real soon on the next video.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.